Greetings, YouTube. One of the reasons that some Americans cleave so hard to their firearms is the belief that you need them to fight tyranny. Now, in the 18th century, when we rebelled against the British Crown, or I should say Americans rebelled against the British Crown, my family wasn't here yet, that kind of made sense. All right, you were trying to get a government that you felt had been imposed upon you off of you, and so firearms were necessary. So having succeeded at that, they felt the danger was real. And the British Crown showed up again in the 19th century, and we had a second war. So that really became baked into the DNA of the American people. The idea that those firearms are what you need to remain free. But there are no external enemies anymore. There is no country on earth that's going to attack the United States of America. So when they say fight tyranny, they're discussing fighting their neighbors. Because the ground troops of a tyrant would be the police, the National Guard, the Army and Navy and Air Force Reserves. They would be your neighbors. And so people that say they want to have firearms to fight tyranny, they want to have weapons of war, which is what all those semi-automatic rifles are, weapons of war. They want to have weapons of war to kill their neighbors, not foreign invaders, not aliens from Venus, their neighbors. The guy that lives down the street, the cop that patrols your neighborhood, the person that does 1 weekend a month and 1 week a year in the National Guard or Army Reserve. If you live near a military base, the people that pay for your tax base by supporting the small businesses of your community. That is what they are saying. They are saying they are going to gun down their neighbors. And that's monstrous. Because the narrative is that the invaders, the tyranny, the tyrant's troops are external. But they aren't. They won't be. They'll be your neighbors. And I don't know how to explain to the people that believe in that narrative how horribly wrong they are. How they should be able to feel connection, empathy, sympathy, and compassion for their neighbors. And not be prepared at any moment to gun them down. How do you wrestle with that? How do you convince someone that their abstract narrative has real-world implications that are monstrous?